Welcome everyone. Today we have a new guide on farming the new rings in Season 2. So looking behind me, I have finally got a close to max roll ring, and this is for my barbarian. So in this video, of course, I'm not trying to show off the rings we got or the items we got, but rather you can see I have made some Excel summaries and also estimations of different characters, different classes, and also what are the rates for those new rings. Of course, we only have a small sample size, but there's a lot of interesting information I want to share with you guys. So just to share with you guys, my party members have also gotten some close to max roll rings. So this is one of the ones for the Necromancer. You can see this is max rolled. And there are some similar ones for the sources. It's close to max rolled and pretty decent. There's 28%. There's some really nice rolls on those rings. So what I want to do is, we don't have to go to the rings in too much detail because, if you got it, you got it. If you don't have it, you'll still be going for it, right? So this video, we're broken down this into two parts. I'm pretty happy with this ring though, just to say. I'm extremely happy because the only done one was the resource generation, but everything else is pretty max rolled with attack speed, maximum fury, and 30% critical strike. So here you can see the 26%. I'm about to make a new video using the new rings to show you guys how powerful it is. So coming over to the first part. So in case you guys are wondering or interested, what is the chance of getting a new ring? Now, just to show you guys the calculation a little bit, every class can get 5 different unique items from Varshan, and there is also a chance of not getting any unique items. And together with the chance of a new ring, you're looking at about 14% chance of getting any of the new rings, or just the new ring for your class. And this will take you estimated 7 rounds for your character or your class for Varshan. So basically, every 7 rounds, you're looking at the 1 ring. And if you play as a party of 4, usually every 2 rounds, 1 member of the party will get a ring. Sometimes you might get lucky, so every round a member might get a ring, but likely guys, the chance of getting those rings are 1 out of 7. Now, it is not it's not the biggest factor of getting a ring. The second thing is, if you got one of those rings, what is the chance of you getting a maximum roll ring? It is going to be quite hard to get a perfect roll, so I have provided 2 estimates for you guys over here. Now, the first estimate is assuming that you want something close to perfect or even perfect. So this is the 0.71%. So how does this work is that you're rolling on 2 aspects. You're rolling on multiple affixes and also unique effects. So here I'm rolling between 10% to 30% for the increase of critical strike damage. I'm also trying to roll some maximum fury, some attack speed, or resource generation. So together for this ring, it is much harder to get everything perfect. So if you want to get something close to perfect, similar to this this is a Sorcerer's ring, so similar to this Necromancer ring, which is actually close to perfect with lucky hit chance, corp skills, and also 1 second for most of the casting. The chance of this is about 0.71%. So likely you're looking at 140 rounds to get something close to perfect. So we have done close to 50 rounds and 2 players have gotten 1 close to perfect. Other players have gotten something similar. So just to show you guys over here, other players have gotten some 28%, 14%, 14.5% for the sources. Now, this might seem to be a very big amount of farming, right? But we still have a lot of Season 2 to go. And if you're going for any of the rings, you can have expectation after around 40 or 50 rounds within the member of the party, 1 player is likely to get a max roll ring. And for yourself, if you're looking for a really good ring, it will take about close to 100 rounds to pretty much get something really good out of the bosses. Now, finally, coming over to the third rate. I don't want to give you guys like really terrible rates. So the third one is getting something above average. So what do I mean by above average? You can see that I have, this one is a little above average. It has the 1.2 seconds for the casting of most of the spells. You also have some decent rolls on most of the parts, except +1 to corp skills. This one was a max roll on the unique part, but the rest of them are not great because it's only +1 on the corp skills. So something close to perfect may be possible, and something similar to something like this, 14% over here, and something like the 28% over here. So if you're looking for something above average with your rings, it is likely it will take you about 20 or 30 rounds. On average, maybe 21 rounds to get something, above average. So if that is the case, guys, so this is something you want to be aiming for. you want to save up for at least 7 rounds of Varshan to guarantee yourself pretty much getting 1 ring. You want to save maybe close to 20 rounds to have something above average. And in the end, if you're farming for lots of bosses, it might take you about 100 plus rounds to get something close to max roll. And yes, I was pretty lucky with this one because yeah, super nice ring, and we'll be making a video for you guys on the new barbarians. Now before we finish the video, some of the viewers have told me about the previous video, and there's some nice things I wanted to share with you guys. So if you haven't seen that video, I have made some notes to farm the new Varsarians and how to farm this one quite quickly. And I'll even include a small replay of how my party do it at the end of this video. But before we finish, I just want to give you guys one small highlight. I think my friends are lining up the boss. Okay, 2 minutes to the boss. I'll try to finish quickly, then go to the world boss. And maybe I can show you guys the loot from the world boss. So sometimes you are farming for the we call it egg boss. You need 4 different materials. Sometimes you're a little short on the hand, because the hand usually comes from the Legion event, and this is from the elite monsters that come after the Legion event. So in case you're looking for that, you can go for some of the Legion events. So one thing I want to show you guys over here is notice that this zone I have cleared both of the Tree of Whisper quest, and this zone I'm currently waiting for the PvP boss. But there is another Tree of Whisper event that you can easily get 3 green favors in within 1 minute. I'll show you guys over here. I'll show you guys this one live. So with any of the account guys, it will take you 1 minute to get your green favors this way, and the cooldowns for this particular quest is actually pretty low. So within 9 hours, this one will reset again. And just let me quickly show you this one, then I run to the boss. Usually you come here for 2 things. You come here for the PvP boss, you come here for the purify of the seed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna try to get some seed out of them. So I'll pick up 1 seed. My goal is to just get 1 seed, and I'm gonna start the purification. Please don't hit me. Okay, they don't do enough damage. So here, what I want to show you guys is, notice my green favor is 6 out of 10. And I'm just gonna stand here for about, I think it takes a minute, right? It takes about close to a minute. And within 1 minute, you can get 3 green favors. And if you do this one correctly, you can also do this in the similar zones. So for every account, you get 6 green favors instantly just by doing this to get more of your summons. And I think this is a really good way. And of course, if the boss has spawned, you kill the boss for another 5 green favors. And you can do this as a party as well. So if you're doing this with 4 players, every character that has unlocked World Difficulty 4, you can easily get 8 plus 8, which is 16 green favors in about less than 10 minutes. And this is one of the best ways to get some easy boss summons and just some really good loots. So it's about to finish. Notice that this is 9 out of 10 now with my green favors, which is really nice, right? So some nice things like this can really help you to get more boss loots. Now on the topic of the boss loots, you can also come over to the world boss over here, right? I'll start to click on it. So here, let me kill the world boss. Oh, it's already dead. I was trying to make a record. It died so fast. So what I'm trying to show you guys is, if you wait a little bit, you can see if there are any elites coming from the world boss. Oh, there it is. Life petty, pretty good. So here we just killed 2 of them and we got hands. This is how you get additional hands for your boss summoning. You go for the world boss, you also go for the Legion event. And if you wait a little bit, like 10-20 seconds, there may be elite monsters that appears in groups. 1 elite, 2 or 3. So this is actually a really good way of getting more items. Oh, let me tell my party we got 2 hands. So something simple like this can get you a lot of loots. And you should be waiting after Legion and also world boss to get more loots. Now, if you guys haven't subscribed, it is a really good time to do so, because I'll be covering tons of Diablo 4 related topics and also videos and also guides. We'll be looking to the top meta builds, non-meta builds, leveling up, and also Paragon tricks. We're also looking to the latest events and also official updates, and also changes to different characters and also different builds in the game. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and also turn the notification on, because a lot of you who are watching the videos have not subscribed. You can see 80% of the viewers who are watching our videos have not subscribed, so make sure you subscribe to stay tuned for the latest update for Diablo 4.